Hi, I'm Scott LaMar. On the Spark today, we have a special treat. With me today is...
Diana Robertson.
And Diana, why are you here today?
Because I have an answering machine that has memories from 15 plus years ago.
These are some great memories, folks. A different way to capture those memories.
You have 22 old messages.
You contacted WITF with a unique request. And when I say unique, as far as I know, you're the only person who's ever asked this of WITF. What were you looking for?
I was looking to have my very old answering machine have the messages digitized for my nieces and my children for posterity.
Tell me about the machine itself. Many people probably haven't seen one of those, an answering machine, in a long, long time. Many people probably threw out
I'm sure.
those answering machines. Why did you keep it?
Because I must have gotten this machine. I separated from my husband about 20 years ago, so that's about the circa of this now that I think about it. And we split the children half a week. So on the nights that he had them, they would call and wish me good night. And on the nights I had them, they would call and wish him a good night. Just our bedtime routine. And so I started keeping them as a memory.
Hi, Mommy.
There was a reason that your son was singing to you. Why?
Well, after my husband and I separated, I did some time recovering, and he knew how broken I had been. And it talks about the sky, the clouds, and that things will change. So it was his way of supporting me by singing this little song.
Someday, the post is full. The post is lost. The post is full. Rainbows will appear. So you can go. Love you.
Hey, Donnie, it's Ona. I just called to tell you that I have the winning Powerball ticket. I mean, they didn't call the numbers yet, but I have seats. So, if you just need a couple million, hit me up. All right, peace.
So who was that?
That was my niece, Ona.
Did she have a winning Powerball ticket?
Absolutely not.
Why'd she leave that message then?
Oh, that's just so typical of her. It's just to make you laugh. I've got 3 in a row from my sister, who is the mother of my nieces, Ona and Myrtle. And she's going on. She's just saying, "You're fat. You're ugly." And what it was a running commentary of what was going on between her children. They were teenagers, and they were fighting and saying all these nasty things to one another. So again, the humor in it was that she was calling to tell me the same things, and she was going to call my other sister and share the wealth. The smell and whatever teenagers say to one another.
Nowadays, there are so many people that preserve their memories through video that they've taken on their phone. There have been families that used camcorders for family movies, if you will. And if you go way back, there were those who had those 8mm films that did all that. But I have to say that it's unique trying to preserve a memory through voice and voices recorded on an answering machine. Why did you think about preserving your father and your other family members' voices this way?
All of our gifts at Christmas or whenever, we struggle so hard to find something that would be meaningful for them, just the perfect gift. And to be able to carry around a phone that has the digitized voice of a man that was so beloved by our family would be like an ice cream sundae when you're having a bad day.
This is Robert. Roberty Boberty. Would you please give me a call so you get home? Call the nursing station. I want to talk to you. Okay.
Now, that was a short message from your father. He said his name. He was calling his daughter. Why? Why did he say this is Dad?
Because he would always announce himself as Roberty Boberty. You know, his mother called him Roberty Boberty, fat belly man. So he'd always say that, or he'd introduce himself as Hot Bob, and that was usually a more risque crowd. But
So I don't know how many times you've heard that over the years, but when you listen to it, what do you think?
just everything that made him wonderful, because that was his sense of humor.
Does it bring back memories?
Oh, yeah.
Do you picture what situation he was in when he was making that call?
Oh, I know exactly what he was doing. He was sitting out flirting with the nurses at the nurses' station.
So was he Roberty Boberty to them, or was he
Oh,
Hot Bob?
No, he might have been Hot Bob to them.
Sounds like he was a fun guy.
He was. Yes.
Well, Diana, I want to thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
It's me again. I forgot to tell you that you use big words, and my butt's smaller than yours. Bye.
This video was produced for Mosaic by WITF. To help support this project, please visit witf.org/mosaic.